Lesson 15, keyboard input. In this first example, if you press the H key, it turns to a hippo. P, it turns to a pig. R isn't done yet. There's nothing in there. When it's R, we want that sprite to turn into a rabbit, and then it wants you to add a whole nother if block, and it wants you to check for changing it to a different animal. So it started with a giraffe, and that's not in there anymore, so let's do that giraffe. So let's do key down G for giraffe and change that image back to a giraffe when that's pressed. So H, P, R, G, P, G, H, R. So we have a bug, and we want this bug to move. Its name is bug. Right now, this shouldn't be in here, but that's because I ran through it in class. We're going to check to see if the right arrow is pressed. So we're going to go if, key down, and we can choose right from the drop down. We want to use that counter pattern to move right, which is positive on the x. So we'll say bug.x equals bug.x plus 3, 4, 5, whatever number you want. And now if I press the arrow key, each time I press it, the bug will move 4 pixels to the right. Here we have the gears moving, but we're going to put code in here that makes it so they only rotate when the key is pressed. So whatever, the space bar is the one they want you to use. So I'm going to say if, and I'm going to pull all of the moving parts inside that if, and I'm going to say if key down, and I want the space bar. Now when I press the space bar and hold it down, if I press it once, it moves just a tiny bit. If I hold it down, it keeps on moving. So for our practice, we're going to do some moving fish with the arrow keys. This is the first one. So right now the fish move, but we only want them to move if we have the left arrow going. So we're going to say control, we're going to look for if, and we want the key down left. And I'm going to pull all of these moves for the 3 fish inside of here. Now yours won't be moving if you didn't do the code from the last time we used this level. But there they go. Bye, fish. So something's wrong. So if we run it and I go up, he goes up, down, he goes down, right, right, no left. Let's see what's going on. Left, oh, I can see it right here, turtle.x. We're missing a .x right here. It didn't tell us which property to update. That will not throw an error, which can make it hard to find them. And let's look at the next turtle here. Let's see. Up. Oh, I see he's getting stuck going up. I can also see, look at, and right too, down and left. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh, well, that's easy. This should not be inside the draw loop. Get out of here. Variable declarations are always outside of the draw loop. Now I can move around. So the assessment on this one, it wants you to make the sprite move in all 4 directions. So its name is Wingbot. Flyer. Wingbot's the picture. I'm going to do a just quick setup here. So we're going to do left, right, up, down. Flyer.x, when we go left arrow is minus, let's do 5, and right, flyer.x plus 5. Up is minus y, so flyer.y equals flyer.y minus 5. And down is plus on the y, so flyer.y equals flyer.y plus 5. Oh, it helps if I tell it ifs. So I've got my movement, now I need my ifs. So we gotta do if and put it in here. And this first one is key down left. And let's just throw these ifs in here first. Pull you in there. Pull you in there. Pull you in there. And the key downs. This one is down, up, and right. Now my arrows work up, down, left, and right. So there's the code. Left, right, up, down. I'm going to show you the changing animation so you can change direction for different items because it's kind of important. Here's a fly. Let me see, I'm pretty sure I showed this one and that's why it looks like that. But let's see. Yeah, so we can change how it looks when an animation is running by duplicating it and then rotating it. So let's look at the bee. I'm going to duplicate this. This one I'm going to call B left because he's facing left. This one I'm going to use this flip vertical, which is this way. And I'm going to call this one B right. And we could make him fly facing up and down as well if you wanted to. So you could duplicate it and you can rotate like this. B down, and I'm going to duplicate this one and B up. Sorry, it just looks silly. B up. So now I have up. Sorry, this should have been, I put these backwards because evidently I don't know my left from right now. This is B left. B right. Now when I go and I change the direction, I'm going to use the B and I'm going to start him moving right like this. Now I want to change the way he looks each time he moves. So when my B goes up, I'm going to choose B up. And if you see now when I run, it changes to that up direction. And I'm going to do this for each of these to show you how I can make that sprite look different. It just gives a nice clean look to your game where things are moving around the right way. So you should definitely try that one.